Prediction Central Podcast, Hate Me or Love Me, there's no in between. Yes, I'm back. I still got the same dirty shirt on that I had on in the last video, bro, because I've been out here grinding. It was a real hectic week for me this week, but I succeeded. I set a goal to get certain things done, and I succeeded by executing the goal that I wanted to reach, and I made the goal, and I succeeded by pushing through to my goal. Just trying to give you all some motivation on what was going on with me during this week. It's really none of your business, but I'm just saying I achieved the goal. I achieved the prestige mode in my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain things that I'm working on more to keep achieving and keep doing what I need to do. So I know everybody been hearing about this Travis Rudolph murder trial, which I don't think is murder trial. I think his character is being questioned for dating a scallywag like this Dominique, whatever her fucking name is. Look at this hair-hatted fucking hooligan. I'm sick of these fucking hair-hatted hooligans. Look at this hair-hatted bitch. Had the nerve to be married to another man and seeing Rudolph. He wanted to, it seemed like he wanted to end it because he found out she was married. So a lot of things escalated that evening. It happened 2 years ago, and this is something that didn't go into mainstream media, but it got wind on Reddit and Twitter. So I didn't even know this happened. His name probably went across my timeline a couple of years ago, but then again, the pandemic, 2021, 2020 was ending, 2021 came in around. You know, there's a lot of things going on in people's minds and things going on. This cum drinking bitch decides to call her four brothers to shoot his shit up. He's a dead man walking. This is the text that she sent her brothers. So this dude, Travis, decided to delete them. He deleted one of her brothers because they went on a simp mission to save their sister that was sleeping with another man, and she's supposed to be married, which they should have never went out and saved anyway. I said, well, that nigga put his hands on you, better call the cops. Because I already know how you is, sis. You're going to have his cock in your mouth the next day anyway after you call the cops on him. Or we come over there and fight. I ain't dealing with that shit. That's domestic shit. It is what it is, B. Call the cops if you really want to. Y'all deal with that shit in court. I ain't trying to deal with it. But anyway, them being symptastic brothers that they are, believe all women the method, went over there and got the brother deleted, which she should be on trial for manslaughter for putting her brother in that predicament. She's responsible for her brother's death because she sent four goonies over there to destroy another man's life. Now, what if they'd have killed him? She'd have been on trial anyway, but you need to be held accountable for your brother's death. But it's like the sisterhood of women, at least this prosecutor's going in on her and not defending her. The defense attorney for Travis Rudolph, they going in on her. And even the prosecutor said, usually they don't let motherfuckers get on the stand, but they let this idiot get on the stand. You got to listen to the story, then we're going to see her account when she's on the stand and see how stupid she sounds. Her and her brother.
The murder trial for former NFL player and FSU star Travis Rudolph continues. Testimony for the trial, it started Wednesday. A man and injuring another during a shooting in Lake Park 2 years ago. Rudolph
Fair
says
use.
it was self-defense.
ABC 25, fair use.
Palm Beach County Courthouse with more. Caleb?
Well, it definitely was an intense morning here in the courtroom as the defense started their cross-examination of Dominique Jones. That's the former girlfriend of Travis Rudolph. It's also the same woman the defense cast some initial blame on the night of the shooting. Now, the defense going back through Jones and Rudolph's relationship, discussing financial situations, their future, Rudolph's future in the Canadian Football League, and what happened the night of the shooting. Jones walked through how she was, quote, more hurt than angry when she found texts from other women in Rudolph's phone the night of the shooting, but then immediately wanted to leave and not escalate it any further, alleging that Travis was the erratic one and wouldn't let her leave at first. When asked about texts sent to Jones' brother Keyshawn, one of the four men who confronted Travis the night of the shooting, Dominique says a specific inflammatory text she sent, which included the phrase shoot up, was not meant as a literal threat, but was a text sent out of emotion.
I was upset and my adrenaline was running and I said something that I didn't mean. That's the bottom line of that. I didn't mean for my brothers to do any of that. That's not when my brother left the house.
Now the murder trial of Travis Rudolph is expected to last a week as we learn more about these witnesses and more details. We'll make sure to keep you updated on air and online.
Now I'm going to show you the video of her brother sounding, he sounds absurd with his testimony, or he couldn't think for himself. His sister thinks for him. And this is the problem. When siblings have to raise siblings, this causes more issues in the household. Y'all listen to his testimony. Hold on. See, this is when light skin privilege goes wrong for some of these niggas out here. He want to run around and acting like he tough. Go see a man for his sister. You bring Goonies with you. What you expect another grown man that expresses masculinity that's going to do to you if you come to him and approach him about a female? He's going to wrap you up, fold you up, or he's going to try to delete you. Because we're not here to talk, bro. Like, I'm not here to talk. You came over here with Goonies. I'm here to put in work. So you're going to get hit. And when you get hit, you're not going to be happy about getting hit. So the factor is, now you're feeling some kind of way. Okay, cool. Now, you can tell he's distraught because he's hearing this 911 call that he made. That's him on a phone, apparently. Look at his testimony.
Okay. So, Sean, you okay?
Yeah.
So now you recognize that call,
Yeah.
and obviously that's you seeking help for Sebastian. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Now, when you after you made that phone call, towards the end of the call, we can hear you say, "Yes, please." Or do you recall who you're referring to, who you're talking to at that point?
Police officer.
Okay. So at that point, law enforcement started to arrive where you guys were.
Yes.
Do you know at this point, at the point where you're on Broadway and law enforcement starts to arrive, do you know where Tyler is?
No.
When law enforcement arrived at the scene, what did they do with you guys? Like, did they separate you and Chris?
Yes.
What happened?
Separated us and then asked us what happened.
And did you tell them?
Yes.
Did you tell them that you had a gun that night and you took a gun over there?
No.
Did you tell them that you went over to the defendant's house to confront him about what he did to your sister earlier the previous day?
That's what I went to talk to him. Yes.
Did you tell them that Tyler had a gun on him?
No.
And why didn't you tell them that?
Because I didn't know he had a gun.
Do you recall who you spoke with?
Detective Vanderlyn.
So you see it, it's like, the trial is crazy. Because it's like, how do you explain that to your moms, your relatives, Sebastian's moms, your auntie, your mother, his auntie? How do you explain this? How do you explain this to your uncle, his pops? How do you explain it to your father, his uncle? You know what I'm saying? How do you explain all that stuff if that was your cousin or your brother? You know what I'm saying? How do you explain this shit, this dumb shit that your sister put you through, bro? How you explain this shit, bro? Because you ran off on a limb and shit like that. Y'all should have been trying to get money with Travis Rudolph. See what he was up to. See if you get into the sports game or pickup games or something, B. But you want to run around there and be a thug for your sister and then realize he was a thug too. And he didn't care who showed up. He's letting niggas have it. You ain't going to threaten me, shoot my ish up. I'm a dead man walking. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I don't understand how these females be putting dudes in these situations and don't expect no retaliation. The retaliation is the guy reacted. He reacted in self-defense. Like, full goons ain't gonna show up to my crib trying to delete me or stomp me out. And I gotta call the cops. Nah, I'm gonna air it out. I'm gonna back you out. Like, there's no way around it, B. It is what it is. Predictions is your podcast. Hate me, love me, there's no in between. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the situation. She should be on trial too. I think she got arrested for tampering with evidence. But they said this trial was gonna last about a good week or two. They said about a week. A week in business days. I guess it's 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I guess, I'm not sure. So it is what it is, B. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm blowing this joint tonight because it's fucking insane in the cities that we live in, B. Keep your head on the swivel. You already know.